This video is presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Hello, baseball fans. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Craig Kimbrel is back with the Atlanta Braves. They selected his contract today, and this is big news. Everybody's been speculating as to when Craig Kimbrel may get the call, and obviously the atrocious performance by the Braves bullpen on Thursday's game against the Diamondbacks, the series finale where 7 runs were given up for the Diamondbacks to walk it off, even though it wasn't a walk-off. It was atrocious. The bullpen was terrible. Scott blew it, and he indeed did blow it. But Raisel Iglesias has been questionable. Will Craig Kimbrel be who we think he's going to be? Will he be the Craig Kimbrel of old? Absolutely not. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. He's not going to be the guy who he was when he was a rookie. That's not who he has been since, I would say, 2017 or 18. He hasn't been that guy. He's not the flamethrower that's going to blow it past you, but he can still be successful. I live in Columbus, Georgia, where the Columbus Clingstones play. That is the AA affiliate of the Braves. We were here for his first outing under the Braves umbrella in, I guess, over a decade. I got to cover that, and it was very cool. Frankly, just being a ballpark when Kimbrel comes in, because it is different. It's electric, and I'm sure it will be at the major league level too. But around here, minor league baseball made its return, and Kimbrel being a part of that made that even more special. That said, I was sitting next to a couple of scouts who I got to know pretty well. Over a weekend of sitting next to each other, you tend to communicate quite a bit. And one of them had a speed radar gun, and the stadium that they're playing in right now is not equipped with it. So I'd lean over and go, all right, where are we sitting? Because Kimbrel was dominant. He was absolutely dominant against the AA hitters. Now, it's AA. You can make that for what it is. How does that compare with the major leagues? To me, it doesn't matter. He was dominant for the night, and that's all we really cared about. He was dominant in AA, period. He had 3 appearances, didn't give up a run. He looked really good. But when I leaned over and I said, hey, where are we sitting on the velo? He was sitting around 91, 92. And I knew right then, okay, well, it's going to be a little minute before he gets called up. This is back in April, so it's been a month and change since this happened. But I knew at that point, okay, it's going to be a little while. Here we are now, and from what I'm hearing is he's sitting around 94-ish. He might get up to 95. Look, that's not who he was at one point. We all know he used to flirt with 100, but he can still be effective. He's still a Hall of Fame caliber pitcher, and I think he could be very effective. Now, does that mean he's going to come in and immediately be the closer? I don't think so. I think a lot of people are expecting that. I don't know that I do, because Craig Kimbrel has not closed hardly at all in the minors. He has 3 saves in 18 appearances. He's barely been a 9th-inning guy in the minor leagues. That's not to say that he won't be once he gets, put on the major league roster starting tomorrow. But there's a lot of ways that can go. I have a lot of faith in him. I think he's happy to be back. I spoke to him when he came back. Prior to his first outing, we had a conversation or two. Nothing in depth, but you could tell that he was a little excited to be having a walk down memory lane. I'll put it to you that way. I really do think he's happy to be back in one way or another. I think he wants to contribute. He has something to prove. And with Craig Kimbrel, it's interesting. The guy that gets a lot of credit for Kimbrel's early success was Billy Wagner. The old mentor to Craig Kimbrel was Billy Wagner. I'm wondering, will Craig Kimbrel be a mentor to somebody else? And Billy Wagner, of course, finished his career in a Braves uniform, 1 year with the Braves, and of course he's now getting a call to the Hall of Fame. I hope that Craig Kimbrel can have the rest of this season, maybe one more in a Braves uniform, and march his way up to Cooperstown. That's where I'm at. I hope he can contribute. I hope he can be a valuable piece of this team. I think he can be. I don't want to tell you wrong, but the velo I don't think is going to be the story of his success. I think it's going to be what's between the ears that's going to make the difference for Craig Kimbrel. So that's what I would say. We'll see how it goes. I wish him the best. I'm happy he's back, and I hope he welcomes us all to the jungle. That's what I'll say. I hope that he revives the old walkout song. This video has been presented by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC and Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Baseball fans, make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to this channel. As always, thank you for your support.